The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 257 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the red Nintendo Mario playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Now here we have the red Mario playing cards here, and they are in a little bit of a protector case here, as you can see. So, we'll just unhook that, however it's hooked in here, somehow it's hooked in here. And we'll take it out of that little protective case there. And then they're in a more, like a harder acrylic kind of plastic case. Here, and you can see like it's a clear case. And we can see the back design there. It's like that kind of like, well, I guess it's more of a glare, so I'll talk about it after I get the cards open, I guess. Here. Now I'll take the cards out. There's no, well, yeah, on the back of the case, this is an official Nintendo little card case here. And then you got the little Japanese barcode there at the bottom. That's what Japan there in the corner down there. And then for the cards here, you got two loose cards. You guys got one loose card, and then you got the cards that are wrapped up. But for the back line, you kind of got more satin finish for the back line. There's a little bit of shine to it, but it's more of a satin design. And they're more bridge size, like the cards are more bridge size. So if you compare it to like a normal card, it's a little bit thinner. So you got the bridge size there. And these are plastic coated here. And then for the back sign, you got the mirrored back sign with the standard white border. Is in a red and kind of gold colorway. You got Mario there, mirrored there in the little circle design. Then you got a little border here of the stars, and then you got the little mushrooms in the corners there. It's a gold and red design. And for this card here, you can also start off with the Joker here, because they're here. It says Joker, Joker there in the corners. It says 2010 Nintendo. And you got Bowser there in those nice vibrant colors. And then for the other little part, you kind of got a little, well, it's all in Japanese, so I'm not entirely sure what this is. I don't know if it's like rules for a card game or it's just like, kind of warning manual or something, but it shows cards up there, so could be a card game, but I will never know. The only thing that's in English is that Nintendo logo at the top. So I have no, I don't really know. Well, I guess, and there's a made in Japan, but I have no idea what this is. Some little information booklet. And now we can unwrap these cards. They're sealed up. Somehow I can wrap them up. Open them up. Might take a minute. So now that we got the cards out, we already seen that back design. We'll just add this. I guess we'll leave that down there. Then I guess we'll just start from here. And we got the core cards for the spades here, I guess. And they are characters from Mario, obviously, because it's the Mario theme deck. It's like a character deck. You got Mario for the king. The queen has Peach, and the jack has Luigi. And they all have like a little ribbon in there with all the different like items. So you got the little mushroom, the star, the fire flower, and the little brick that they like can like jump on and like punch. And then for the rest of the spades here, you got the custom spade design, which is more pointy style spade. Then you got a little star for one of the spades there. And then I guess, well, for the different, each card has a different character on it. So you got like the star, you got the brew, you got the coin, you got a bullet bill, and you got the little like bulletproof kind of shell guy there. You got Yoshi's egg, you got a blooper, you got Bowser Jr., you got Yoshi, and then for the ace of spades, you got that custom spade design with that little like triangles within, little triangle border around the spade. Then you got the infinity star, or like infinite, or little star guy there. And then for the rest of the cards, I'm not sure if they're the same or not, but But the king here was Mario. So I guess you got another Mario for the king. So I guess they are all the same. I guess the core cards are the same. They just got the diamonds there. Pretty standard looking diamond though. They got the red border instead of that yellow border that the spades had. And then I guess the items are different for the diamonds here. So you got the fire flower, and you got the question note block, and you got a blooper again, which is the same. The boo's the same, I guess. Oh, Shy Guy's new. You got, I'm not sure the fish's name. You got the fish, and you got the red spiky turtle, and you got Lakitu on his cloud there, and you got, oh, Birdo, and then for the ace of diamonds here, you got Wario, another main character, and then for the hearts here, Jack, Queen, King of Hearts, they're the same as Mario, Peach, and Luigi once again. So nothing crazy with the core cards. Really all the characters seem to be the same. But for the different suits here, you got the custom heart design, or slightly custom. Then you got the red mushroom, and you got the bomb, you got the red shell, you got the mole guy, Monty Mole, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And you got the red flying turtle, Koopa turtle there. Then you got Petey Piranha, and you got a Goomba, and you got Diddy Kong, you got Toad, and then you got for the Ace of Hearts, you got Donkey Kong, and then for the clubs, you got a slightly custom, like I guess it might be slightly custom, or pretty standard club design. The Jack, Queen, King of Spades are the same again. The core cards are the same. There's Mario, Peach, and Luigi, and then for the here, same thing. You got the little items again and the characters. So you got the green mushroom, the walnut mushroom. You got the normal Koopa. You got the green shell. You got dry bones. You got Bomb again. You got Chain Chomp. You got the Hammer Bro Turtle. And you got the little brick. And if I don't drop the last couple cards, you got Daisy. Then you got Waluigi. And then the last card again, you got another Joker there. It says Joker Joker. 2010 Nintendo. And you got Bowser once again. It was kind of cool that like there were a few little doubles. Like, some of the items were doubled and the characters. The bomb was there twice or something, but like you got new characters, like different characters, pretty much on every card there, which was nice. Yeah. Now that we've seen the cards, time to test the handling. And these are plastic and they're a bridge size, so they will handle definitely slightly different than your normal like stock and finish of like cards. So first we'll start with those springs. And I gotta say, these are definitely on the more thin side. They got lots of flex. You can almost like bend these in half. These are super thin. Like these are like the thin, they're like a thin plastic. And while they can spring, kind of, you can definitely still spring them, but they do not like spring well. No, because I'm just gonna like drop them all over the ground here. So I should not try to spring them anymore. And I'm just gonna end up dropping them. They can spring, but they're like overly like too flexible and like they bend way too much. So there's no like you can't get any like sturdiness to like spring them. They just want to bend and fly to your hands. So we'll move right on to the fans. And these are plastic, so they will have a little stickiness to them. There's no smoothness to them. They're like the whole card is smooth, so they won't like it'll stick together. They do fan a little bit, but you can definitely tell they're clumpy. You can see some of the numbers and pips, but like they're definitely like, sticky and clumpy. But they do give a little bit of fans here and there, which is nice. You can get a little bit of fans, but Yeah, that's probably the best I'm gonna get right there. It's not terrible, but still not like the best. They're plastic after all. Now on to the Pharaoh. And they definitely do not fare good at all because they didn't even like barely lock together. And these cards are so thin it's even hard to like do any like hold them. We'll try the Pharaoh again. You can kind of Pharaoh them, but you have to like probably practice Pharaohing them because not as good. But now time for a giant fan of the back design. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. And they definitely reverse Pharaohed a lot better. So now time for a giant fan of the faces. You can get a kind of a giant fan, but it's just really hard to hold these cards. Now, now time for the Riffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. And it feels so weird to like riffle these because they bend so easily. But they can definitely still riffle shuffle and bridge shuffle. It's just like you have to like take your time to do it. It's more of like it's definitely a softer style instead of like fast and rugged like some decks. It's like you can just go boom boom and then it's done. These are a little bit more slower because they're so like bendy and but they're still pretty good riffles there. They're just a little bit slower and softer. Now time for a few packet cuts. If I can even get these to packet cut. Well, any deck can packet cut, but like bridge cards are harder to like packet cut just because they're like not as wide as a regular like standard poker deck. Yeah, they're more skinnier of a deck, and these cards are really more flexible. Did one card flip over? Maybe no. I thought the card was backwards. No, maybe not. Seeing things, I guess. Well, you definitely won't drop the cards too much. Like they definitely won't like, slide in your hands as much because they do like stick together a little bit more because they're more plastic. Like the plastic ones that stick together. And now on to the one-handed cut or Shirley cut. These are definitely sticky because they're like slightly sticking to my hands when I'm trying to one-handed cut them. Now time for the dribble. Well, they can definitely dribble. Nothing like overly crazy. It's kind of weird to dribble these. But that's like one of the best things they can do, I guess. And probably the best card move they can do is dribble them. And now time for it. That spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. And one thing I forgot to do was put the tuck box on the table. It's not really a tuck box, it's just a acrylic case. But I forgot to put that in the corner over there. Not that it matters because it's kind of see-through anyways. But overall, not a bad deck. The only real good thing about the deck is like the design. It's more of a collector item, I guess. You wouldn't actually like use it to like look magic or like cardistry or anything like that. More of a little collector item. So if you're a fan of collecting cards or just a fan of Mario in general, this would be a nice deck because you got a nice shiny background with that red and gold. This looks real nice. And all the cards are fully custom here. You got the Jokers, which is Bowser there, which is nice. Of course, custom court cards, and then you got the only thing that's not like as unique is all the court cards because they're like all the kings of Mario, and then you got all the jacks, which are Luigi, and you got all the queens, which were Peach, and all the kings were Peach. So all the court cards were the same characters, which wasn't as unique. But then you got like all the number cards, which had different items on it and different characters, which was kind of cool. There was a few doubles here and there, but most of them were different, which is nice to see. So you got that nice design with that nice like character art, that nice high resolution character art there, which looks really nice. And then for the handling, which I won't go through much again, but it does not handle, these do not handle like the greatest at all. One, because they're plastic, so they kind of have like stick together a little bit more. And two, these are like the thinnest cards I've ever seen. Like they have so much flex and bend to them. Like they just want to fall out of your hands when you try to do anything. Especially the springs. Like the springs barely work. They still kind of spring, but like they're clumpy and they just not as good spring. Overall, the handling is not great with this deck, but it makes up for the designs, makes up for that. Because you mostly just getting this just to look at their design, and you can still play card games with it and stuff. So you can do that, but it's mostly just for like a collector item, I guess. Because it comes in that nice hard acrylic case. So I guess with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and this has been day number 257 of your daily deck review. This has been the red Mario playing cards from Nintendo, and I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.